Jujutsu Kaisen Epilogue unpacks how Sukuna met his closest ally. The final epilogue of Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 30 reveals the first meeting between Sukuna and Uraume. Jujutsu Kaisen released its final volumes 29 and 30 on December 25, 2024. The volumes are currently only available in Japanese, and it will take a few months for them to be globally available in English version. The manga reached its conclusion in September 2024 with Sukuna's defeat. The battle against the King of Curses was long and brutal, resulting in the deaths of beloved characters like Satoru Gojo and Choso. However, the sorcerers finally managed to defeat Sukuna as they keep raiding him one after another. The manga concludes with several unanswered questions, including one about Sukuna and Uraume. They are a minor antagonist in the story who fought Kinji Hakari during the raid against Sukuna. Uraume planned to defeat Hakari and be of help to Sukuna. However, the two were at a standstill with neither side showing any signs of defeat. Sukuna and Uraume always had a special bond that goes beyond a master-servant relationship. They met during the Heian Era, and we finally find out the reason behind Uraume's blind loyalty towards Sukuna. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 30 includes a 16-page epilogue focusing on 4 characters. Uraume's epilogue begins with Sukuna wandering about and finding a traumatized child near 2 dead bodies on his path. Uraume is frozen solid and reveals that everywhere around them is cold. Even their parents died because of the cold emanating from their body. Uraume is an extremely powerful sorcerer, known as the Frozen Star. However, during the Heian Era, they were almost never able to control their powers. Sukuna takes Uraume with him and tells him that he accidentally broke his ice house, a prototype refrigerator used to store ice throughout the year. He gives Uraume the task of watching over his meat so it doesn't rot. After all, Uraume's powers can keep the meat fresh. Not to mention, Uraume is a talented cook. Sukuna's interest is piqued, and he asks if Uraume can butcher humans. The series has often mentioned that Sukuna is a cannibal. However, Uraume is only surprised by the fact that Sukuna doesn't get cold in their presence. The King of Curses asks the child the same question as they walk away holding hands, just like in Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 271. Kenjaku uses a human as a vessel to revive Uraume in a similar way that Sukuna was revived with Yuji's help. The duo reunited in Shibuya and Uraume returned to serving Sukuna. Uraume's role in the story so far has only been as Sukuna's ally. They tried to help the King of Curses during the raid, but Kinji Hakari interfered. They both dueled through the entirety of the Sukuna raid until Uraume used their power to freeze their neck, decapitating themselves. After his death, Sukuna meets Mahito in the passageway for the circulation of souls. The final chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen shows a heartwarming scene where Sukuna is comforting a crying Uraume, who is in the form of a kid. This shows that the two had a more special bond than we originally thought. In fact, Uraume even takes their own life after finding out about Sukuna's death. Sukuna's words and actions prove that he cares about his subordinates and moves on to the afterlife.